My first business online was an e-commerce business, and it almost went under before it started from one big crucial mistake I made. And proper niche selection actually saved me in that business. In this video, I'm going to share that story and also my best tips for how to pick a niche for your business. What's up, friend? I'm Heather Terveen of heatherterveen.com, and I help business owners increase their income and impact with smart and simple online marketing strategies. Many business owners shy away from picking a niche because they feel like it's going to be limiting because they're actually narrowing their focus. I can promise you that is not the case. The best businesses narrow down their niche. In this video, I'm going to walk you through why narrowing down your niche is so important, and then some questions to ask yourselves so that you know how to pick a niche for your business. First things first, let's dive into why there are so many benefits to niching down and why you probably need to niche down even further, even if you think you have a niche. So like I said at the start of this video, I almost went under in my e-commerce business at the beginning because I ended up buying a bunch of product. I ended up buying a bunch of bridal jewelry for my niche, which was brides that were looking to get really beautiful gifts for their bridesmaids. Okay, so really, really specific niche. Just brides who were looking to really get amazing gifts for their bridesmaids. So that was the narrow niche I started with. And so I thought, oh, they're gonna want to buy jewelry. And when I was getting married, I bought as a gift for all my bridesmaids the jewelry that they would wear with their dress for our wedding. So I invested a few $1,000s in buying bridal jewelry for this particular niche. And I planned on selling it on Amazon. What ended up happening is Amazon ended up, after I ordered this jewelry, closing the category jewelry for new third-party sellers to sell on Amazon after I'd already ordered it. And I couldn't finish the approval process until I actually had the jewelry ready to be shipped in to sell. So because I picked such a narrow niche, within 30 days, I was able to pivot, and the branding and everything that I had created around that specific niche, I was able to pivot to a new product, which ended up being bridal tote bags, and successfully pivoted because I had such a specific niche that I had focused on. So there are so many benefits to niching down. Another benefit is that it helps you answer the question, why should we hire you? So I gave you an e-com business example for me, but many of you are service-based businesses, or you have digital products and coaching and what have you. And so the question often comes up, why should we hire you? When you've niched down really, really narrow, whether you are serving business owners or specific business owners, say I do online marketing just for realtors. When you niche down like that, you can better answer that question and say, because I'm one of the best marketers in the country who's just focused on servicing realtors or whatever it is. So it helps you answer that question. The other super, super, super important part of niching down is that it helps you craft all of your content, all of your messaging, all of your advertising. It becomes so simple to do that because you know exactly who you're talking to. When you talk to everybody, you actually talk to nobody. And I know you've probably heard this before, but it is truly gospel that the riches really are in the niches. Now that you know that you should be niching down, here are some questions to ask yourself when you are trying to figure out what niche is going to be not only enjoyable for you to work with, but also going to be profitable in your business. So question number 1, where do they currently hang out, and can you market to them online or traditionally or word of mouth or what have you? So can you find them? It's important to think about who you're going to market to and where you can go and find them online. There actually are niches that don't work, that are harder to find, that are harder to market to in general because they aren't just conspicuously hanging out online. If I sell home care services to people 75 years old and older, and I plan on using Snapchat to do all my marketing, that's probably not going to work because they are not hanging out on Snapchat. So put some thought into where your potential niche market is actually hanging out and make sure that you know how to find them. The next question to think about is the solution you're presenting to them something they're actually willing to pay you for? So this is an important question to think, and it's kind of hard to figure this out. I actually believe that action brings clarity, and I do like the idea of putting like a minimum viable product together, whether you sell physical products, you have a service or a digital product, or you do coaching, and you actually put it out in the marketplace. It's actually okay when you're first starting your business to actually test different niches and see which ones your offers actually resonate with. So keep that in mind, that you want to make sure that your solution is something that your niche market is willing to pay you for. The final question to ask yourself is, what types of businesses or niches do you want to actually work with? I would actually take some time, grab a journal, and do some brainstorming on what would be like your dream businesses, your dream ideal client avatar, if you will, that you would love to serve and work with on an ongoing basis. That's a special question to ask yourself so that you can actually enjoy the niche that you're marketing to even better. Have you picked a niche in your business? Let me know. Can you drop it in the comments below? I would love to connect with you down there and hear more about the niche that you're focused on in your business. And if you haven't, let me know what your reservations are in picking a niche. If you liked this video, be sure to let me know by hitting that like button below, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel where I drop new videos each and every week on online marketing for business owners. Also, the next video I've teed up for you that is dropping next week, depending on when you're watching this, is all about crafting your ideal client profile. So be sure to hop on over, I'll have it linked up somewhere, and watch that video so that you know who your ideal client profile is so that you can nail your marketing and messaging. Thanks so much.